Welcome everyone to Q Park in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and Mississauga Men's Baseball on Rogers TV. I'm Jason Jackson, and here tonight to call the action for you as the Padres are taking on the Yankees. Padres currently in third place in the B division. They sit with a record of 9-4 with 18 points, just 3 points out of first place. The Yankees play out of the C division. They're 5-6 with 10 points, currently sitting in second place, just 4 points out of first place. Prior to tonight's game, we had a chance to speak with both player managers. First up was player manager of the Padres, Glenn Edwards. I'm here with Glenn Edwards, player manager of the Mississauga Padres. Glenn, you know, this year you guys merged with the Rays. Now you're the Padres. But after many years in the as the Reds in the C division, what have you found so far as the biggest difference playing out of the B division now, if any difference?
Well, we had a lot of success with the Reds team, but we struggled to get out of the C division. We find that this year the B division is very challenging. I'd say the top 4 teams could battle for first.
Definitely. Now, we're just past the All-Star break. You guys are 9-4, 18 points, just 3 points out of first place. What are you doing right so far?
It took a little while to gel together with 2 teams coming together, but finally our defense is picking up. We have, I would say, very good pitching. 4 guys that could throw and shut down a lot of the opponents, and we're trying to fine-tune that lineup so we have an equal balance right through.
You know, so tonight you take on an expansion team in the Yankees, but an expansion team that's done fairly well so far this season. They're in second place in the C division. What are you expecting from them tonight?
Well, we've learned. We played the Pirates last game, which was the second last team in the C division, and we only beat them. I believe it was 5-2. So we've learned that we can't take anything for granted. So we're going to try to come out strong and give it the best shot and see what happens. Good
luck tonight.
Thank you.
Glenn Edwards, player manager of the Mississauga Padres. I'm here with Yankees player manager Joe Fotia. Joe, your first year in the MMBL. How's it going so far?
It's going great so far. We were lucky to get some great players in the expansion draft, and everyone's having a great time. Great bunch of guys, and even though we're 5-6, everyone's having a great time, and that's all that matters.
Well, you mentioned you guys are 5 or 6. You're actually off to a really good start. You got 10 points. You sit in second place in the division, just 4 points out of first. What do you guys need to do down the stretch to push through, maybe even make it into first?
Well, we definitely got to play better against the B teams and the A teams. We've had a lot of success in our division. I believe we're 5-1 in division play, but we've had a rough go against the B teams, and a few games we've only been outplayed slightly. So if we just tighten up in all areas, I think we'll have a shot.
So tonight, big night, first year in the MMBL. You got a game on Rogers TV. Any butterflies over there?
Definitely. Definitely my first time on TV, and I know all the guys are excited, and they probably have butterflies too, but we can't wait, and hopefully we pull out a W tonight.
Well, you look good. Good luck tonight. Joe Fotia, player manager of the Mississauga Yankees. And there you have it. Actually, every team in the MMBL does have a player manager. Those were 2 of them right there, Glenn Edwards of the Padres, Joey Fotia of the Yankees. So we're just about set to go here at Q Park. As we talked about earlier with Glenn, he formerly ran the Reds here in the MMBL. They ended up merging with the Rays to become the Padres, and this is their first year in the B division, and they're doing pretty well so far. 9-4, sitting in third place, just 3 points out of first, though. Very, very tough B division. On the mound for the Yankees tonight is Carlos Cabrero. Carlos is 3-1 with an ERA of 4.20, 11 Ks over 8 1/3 innings. And we are set for action here. Andrew Jackman leading it off for the Padres. Home plate umpire Joel Gooms says play ball, and we're underway, and Cabrero fires for strike 1. Andrew Jackman batting .261 this year. There's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses down and in. Evens the count at 1-1. Jackman, their leadoff hitter, has 6 stolen bases so far this season, an on-base percentage of .514. So he's getting on over just half the time. There's the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball hit towards left center field. Center fielder's under it. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. That'll bring up number 8, Sean Stockwell for the Padres. Affectionately known as Stocky to his teammates. First pitch from Cabrero's lined into right field for a base hit. That first pitch fastball in the outer half, Stocky went with it, drove it to right field, and he's aboard here in the first. That'll bring up the player manager, Glenn Edwards. Glenn this season batting .346, has 4 RBIs. OPS of .822. First pitch off the end of the bat, fly ball to center field. 2 away. And that'll bring up the big man, John Wiseman for the Padres. Wiseman in 7 games played this season, up to an incredible .611 batting average, 2 homers, 11 RBIs, the quintessential cleanup hitter. Two down, we're here in the top of the first. Padres have a runner at first. Cabrera steps off, gives Stocky a look. Cabrera's got his sign. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses inside. Ball 1. Stockwell with his lead from first. Cabrera's got his sign. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and fouled straight back. A ball and a strike. Big John Wiseman going old school, no batting gloves. Cabrera's got his sign. He's set. Here's the 1-1. Curveball. Backdoored it on the outer half. Strike 2. So Carlos ahead here. A ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitches up and away, leaving the count at 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on slow bouncer, hit up the line, foul at first. We'll reset and do this again. As we mentioned, the Yankees an expansion team this season. Brand new team, put into the C division. Right now they currently sit in 2nd place. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and fouled back. Wiseman putting up a fight here. Padres also technically a new team, however made up of 2 teams that have been in the MMBL for a while, the Reds and the Rays. Sporting the camo jerseys tonight. We'll do it again. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung and fouled the guy off again. There's a type of at-bats when you're hitting .611 you have. You foul off pitch after pitch till you get the one you want. Swung on, 1 hopper to short. They go to second for the easy out, and the inning is over. Runner is stranded. No runs a hit, no errors, 1 man left. We're gonna go to the home half of the first inning. It's the Padres nothing and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching the MMBL on Rogers TV. Welcome back to Q Park. And the MMBL on Rogers TV. We got the Padres taking on the Yankees tonight. Padres had a hit in the first inning but left a runner. Yankees coming to bat. On the mound tonight for the Padres, number 32, Mike Harbour. Harbour this year 2-0 with a minuscule ERA of 0.64, 15 strikeouts over 11 innings. Harbour finishes up his warm-up pitches. Due up for the Yankees going to be Jonathan Quinn, starting pitcher Carlos Cabrera, and Corey Norman. Beautiful night here for baseball at Q Park in Mississauga. Padres and the Yankees doing battle tonight. Here's Jonathan Quinn for the Yankees, batting .333 this year. Couple stolen bases, a .538 on base percentage. First pitch from Harbour's in there for strike one. Quinn has played just 5 games so far for the Yankees this year, has an OPS of .872. High fastball gets away for ball one. As mentioned in our opening when speaking with player manager Joe Futia, the Yankees are an expansion team, but they lucked out in the draft. Got a few good players. Quinn takes that pitch upstairs for ball two. And as expansion teams go, they're off to a pretty good start. 5-6 record, 10 points. Just 4 points out of first. They sit in second place in the C division. Harbour steps off, re-engages. Here we go. The 2-1 pitch to Quinn. Pitches up and in, 3-1. Quinn looking to get aboard here for the Yankees in the first. No score. Pitch to him. Upstairs for ball four. So a leadoff walk for Jonathan Quinn. And that'll bring up Carlos Cabrera. 10 games played so far for the Yankees, batting .360, 6 RBIs, an OPS of .916. First pitch is swung on and fouled back out of play. Quinn's got his lead at first. Harbour checks him, got his sign. Spins and throws over to first. Quinn gets back. Here's the 0-1. There's upstairs, ball one. Quinn bluffed to start at first. There's the 1-1 pitch. Quinn bluffs another one. Pitch upstairs again, ball two. So now 2 balls and a strike to Carlos Cabrero. Padres defense looking for a ground ball, turn a double play. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Upstairs again, ball 3, and Harbour struggling a little bit with his control here early on. Three balls and a strike now to Carlos. Here's the pitch. That pitch is down and away, and back-to-back walks here to lead off the first for the Yankees. And that'll bring up Corey Norman. Padres having a little meeting on the mound there with Harbour, making sure he's all right. Couple of leadoff walks here in the bottom of the first. Yankees have 2 on, but nobody out. Norman up, batting .333 this year. 7 RBIs. Couple of doubles, OPS of 1.021. First pitch. Upstairs, and he swings at it for strike 1. Might have helped Harbour out there on that one. Breaking ball gets by the catcher, rolls to the backstop. Yankees will move up 90 feet, and they now have runners at second and third with nobody out. So early pressure here now put on the Padres defense. Quinn leads from third, Cabrero from second. Here's the pitch to Norman. Fastball again upstairs for ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Norman. And that is down and away for ball 3. So Harbour in danger here of walking the bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. With the Yankees all-star cleanup hitter on deck, Adam Doyle. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Down the pipe for strike 2. That'll make it a full count. Nobody out here in the first. Here's the 3-2. Fastball swung on and fouled down the right side. I figure Harbour's really try to go after Norman here. Does not want to load the bases for Adam Doyle. Another fastball fouled away. Good fight here being put up by Norman. Harbour set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball again fouled straight back. A couple of these fastballs still up in the zone. Harbour battling to try to get him down. Breaking ball swing and a miss by Norman, strike 3. Subbing up the Yankees, Adam Doyle. Their all-star cleanup hitter batting .476 this year, has 4 homers, 9 RBIs. A slugging percentage of an amazing 1.238. The base open here, we'll see if they kind of pitch around him a bit. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Time called. Catcher for the Padres wants to go out and talk to Harbor. Get their sign straight here with a runner at second. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Doyle. Another breaking ball misses upstairs. Bottom of the first, no score. Yankees with 2 on and 1 out. Fastball misses again. Here's the 2-1. Wild pitch into the dirt. Gets away from Buchanan. Scoring on the play is Quinn. And it's a 1-0 Yankees lead. Second wild pitch of the inning. And Harbor definitely struggling with his control here in the bottom of the first. So 3 balls and a strike now to Adam Doyle. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Had a good cut at that. A little bit late action on it. Broke down and away from him. So a full count now. Cabrera still at third. Doyle looking to cash him. Get a sac fly or ground ball to the middle infield here to bring him around. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground to third. Picked from Stocky. Over to first. Wiseman digs it out. And there's 2 away. That's going to bring up Martin Marasagan for the Yankees. Martin off to a decent start as well, batting .333 in 8 games played, has 3 RBIs. Looking to cash in that second run here for the Yankees in the first inning. Fastball upstairs, swings, bloops it into right field. Cabrera scores. Marasagan with an RBI, and it's 2-0 for the Yankees. So a 2-0 lead here for the Yankees in the bottom of the first. Marasagan at first with the RBI single, his 4th of the season, and that's going to bring up Ahad Bhatti. Takes a first pitch in there for strike 1. You're just joining us. We're in the bottom of the first inning here. Mississauga Yankees leading the Padres 2-0. Marasagan with his lead at first. And he's going. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Not even close at second. He had a huge jump on Harbor. But Harbor's quickly ahead 0-2 to Bhatti. So no balls and 2 strikes, 2 down. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside for ball 1. Body batting .348 this year. Has a couple RBIs. Fastball upstairs, and Marasagan swipes third. The ball gets away from Stocky. Marasagan is on his way to the plate. Here's the throw. He slides, and he's safe with the third run of the ball game. Marasagan only doing it with the bat, he's doing it with his legs. That'll be a stolen base and an error that scores Marasagan, and it's 3-0 for the Yankees. Fastball's upstairs for ball 2. It's a fastball up, little blooper, jammed him up the middle. And he's going to beat it out. Tough ball, had a lot of action on it. And the ball actually is thrown out of play, so Body's going to get second base. Little rough inning here for the Padres. It's going to bring up Nikos Gardanis for the Yanks. Body at second base. It was a little jam shot just over the mound that the shortstop Cabrera came in on. Took a funny hop on him, he reached for it and ended up throwing it away at first, even though Body had beaten it out by that point, giving him the extra bag. So here's Gardanis, looking to cash in possibly the 4th run of the inning for the Yankees. Nikos this year hitting .261, 5 RBIs. Oh, 1 pitch is down for ball 1. Evening the count at 1-1. Fastball slapped on the ground to third, bobbled by Stockwell, and Gardanis is going to beat that out. The 3rd error of the inning for the Padres here in the 1st. And that's going to bring up player manager Joe Fotia with a chance to add to this 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 1st for the Yankees. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 1. Swings and fouls that back. So Harbor ahead 0-2. Looking to get out of this here in the 1st. The 0-2 swung, this ground ball to second base. Edwards has got it over to Wiseman to first. And that will end the inning. However, not before the Yankees get 3 runs on just 2 hits. There were 3 errors and 2 runners left. We go to the 2nd inning. It's the Yankees 3, the Padres nothing. It's the MMBL here on Rogers TV. Welcome back to Q Park. Jason Jackson here, calling the MMBL on Rogers TV. Big first inning for the Mississauga Yankees. They plated 3 runs on 2 hits and have an early 3-0 lead against the Padres. Carlos Cabrera had a good first inning for the Yanks. Gave up just 1 hit, a couple fly balls and a ground out. Beautiful night at the ballpark here for baseball. So the Padres are going to look to bounce back, start to chip away at this 3-0 lead. They'll do so with Jason Peacock, Alex Cabrera, and Kyle Hill coming up. Here is Peacock. So far this year in 6 games, batting .231 with 3 RBIs. First pitch he sees is swung on and popped up into shallow center field. Long run, diving, no catch by the center fielder. What an effort. Tremendous effort there from Jonathan Quinn. Ball just out of his reach. He came a long way for that ball. So leadoff single for Jason Peacock. That's going to bring up Alex Cabrera. Swings and fouls that off. Cabrera throws back over to first. Peacock back. Cabrera this year for the Padres in 10 games batting .333, has a couple of RBIs. Here's the 0-1. It's a bunt down. Cabrera goes to second for 1, and he's got him. The bunt was back to the mound. Cabrera picked it through a strike to Doyle at second base, and they get the lead runner. Big play. So that's going to bring up Kyle Hill. So Peacock out on the putout, 1-4. Alex Cabrera is at first on a fielder's choice, and here's Kyle Hill. Takes first pitch high for ball 1. Our umpires for today's game, Joel Goom behind home plate, and Harry Elan doing the bases. 0-1 pitch is fouled off, evening the count at 1-1. Gary Edwards on deck for the Padres. We're in the top of the second. Yankees lead it 3-0. Breaking ball's in there for strike through, throw down to second, and it's a stolen base for Alex Cabrera. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Hill. Breaking ball in there, called for strike 3. So 2 down here in the second. Padres have a runner at second. That's going to bring up Gary Edwards for the Padres. Gary so far this year with a .400 batting average. He's played 8 games. Has just 1 RBI. And is the brother of player manager Glenn Edwards. See if he can bang a hit here and cut into this early Yankee lead. First pitch is taken for a strike. It's off of the glove of Evanoff. And Cabrera will trot into third on the pass ball. So 2 outs. Padres with a runner at third. Cabrera now working from the full. Breaking ball up and in. Evening the count at 1. Cabrera leading from third. Looking to try to score that first run of the game for the Padres. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Edwards. Fastball up and away for ball 2. Breaking ball swung on, bloop towards right field, and it's missed. What should have been the third out of the inning, missed by the right fielder. It's Wayne LaPasa out there. And that's going to score the first run of the game for the Padres. So unfortunate there for Cabrera, who got out of the inning with a fly ball. But the miscue plates the Padres their first run of the game. It's a 3-1 game now. Fastball swung on and popped up. Backing out of play. Evanoff gives it a look, but he had no play there. Harbor this season hitting a .348 tilt. 3 RBIs. Guerrero throws over. Edwards gets back. He's got his sign. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Knocked down by Evanoff. Harbor up here looking to help his own cause, as they say. Currently trailing 3-1. Pitch is in there for a strike. So a ball and 2 strikes here with 2 out in the top of the second. Yankees lead it 3-1. The 1-2. Swung on and held on by Evanoff. And that's the end of the inning. Padres get a run on 1 hit. There was 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. Through an inning and a half, it's the Yankees 3 and the Padres 1. Welcome back. The Yankees have an early 3-1 lead here over the Padres. We're at beautiful Q Park. Mike Harbor out for his second inning of work for the Padres. Looking to bounce back from that first inning. Struggled a little bit with his control. A lot of the fastballs way up in the zone. See if he can find that release point this inning. Do it for the Yankees is Evanoff, Miskeditz, and LaPasa. So Harbor ready to get back at it. Here's Joshua Evanoff. Josh is here struggling a little bit with the bat. To a slow start with a 125 batting average. Does have 10 walks. Pitch way upstairs again. 1-1. Harbour seems to be missing. It seems to be upstairs. Just struggling to find that release point right now. Here's Harbour's 1-1 pitch. Took a little bit off that one. In there for strike 2. So a ball and 2 strikes. One-two breaking ball, swing and fouled off at the plate. Called clearly there by umpire Joel Goom. He did foul it off. Buchan couldn't squeeze it. There's the 1-2. Breaking ball in there, called for strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Harbour. Now batting for the Yankees is Chris Misketis. Takes that breaking ball up and in for ball 1. Another ball upstairs. 2-0 the count. Harbour fires that down the middle of the plate for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And another one in there for strike 2, evening the count quickly at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, breaking ball swung on and fouled back. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fastball got a piece of that, fouled that over by the first base Yankee dugout. Harbour set, try to put him away again. Breaking ball. Hit on the ground at second. Edwards has got it, throws over to first, and there's 2 away. So that'll bring up Wayne LaPasa, who'd like to atone, I'm sure, for that miscue in the bottom of the top of the second inning, which led to the first run of the game for the Padres. He'll take strike 1 from Harbour. Another pitch just misses upstairs. Didn't seem too happy with the call, but when you're struggling early on, you don't typically get the borderline pitches. 1-1 is in there for strike 2. Blew it by him. So the 1-2 pitch. Fastball swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, go the Yankees. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Couple of Ks for Harbor. So we'll head to the top of the third. It's 3-1 for the Yankees. Welcome back, everyone, to the MMBL on Rogers TV. We're in the top of the third inning. The Yankees have an early 3-1 lead over the Padres. Due up for the Padres this inning is going to be Ben Singh, Arvind Sundar, and Elroy Buchan. Beautiful shot there of Q Park here in Mississauga, home of the MMBL. You see Arvind Sundar getting ready. He'll bat second this inning. Third inning of work here for Carlos Cabrero. Two innings so far, a couple of Ks, 1 run. It was unearned, giving up a couple of hits. So leading it off for the Padres, here's Ben Singh. First pitch just a little bit upstairs for ball 1. Ben this year hitting .280. He's got a couple of RBIs, 4 stolen bases. There's that 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1. Cabrero evening the count at a ball and a strike. He's got his sign. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball lined back to the mound. Great play by Cabrero. Ben Singh hit that on the screws. And a great show there of reaction time by Carlos Cabrero to snag it out of the air. So that brings up Arvind Sundar. He lines the first pitch he sees into right center for a 1-out single. Let's take another look at this snag here from Cabrero off of Ben Singh. Breaking ball up in the zone. Ben turns on it, lines it up the middle, and a great reaction there by Cabrero. So a 1-out single by Sundar. That's going to bring up Elroy Buchan. Cabrero throws over to first. Arvind gets back. His first pitch in there for a strike. Sundar leads away at first base. No stolen bases this year yet. Cabrera with his sign. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Working quickly and ahead here 0-2. Sundar with his lead from first. Cabrero's got his sign. He's set. Steps off, throws over, and throws it over the head of Body. Body's got it. Sundar on his way to second. Here's the throw. It gets away at second base. Sundar's going to hit second. He is on his way to third. So 2 defensive miscues there on 1 play. Puts the Padres' potential second run all the way at third base. So an error on the pitcher allows Sundar to go to second, and an error on the first baseman allows him to continue on to third. There's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball down and away. Elroy held off of that, so a ball and 2 strikes. Cabrera now working back from the full. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and pulled foul down the third base line. Cabrera really needs a strikeout here. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses up and away. That'll leave him the count at 2. Martin Charles waits on deck for his chance. The 2-2. Breaking ball swung on and missed, strike 3. Big strikeout. So 2 down now here in the third. Sundar still at third, and that's going to leave it up to Martin Charles to try to bring him around. First pitch misses down and away for ball 1. Cabrera rocks and fires. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Doesn't get that far from home plate. The play at the plate, and Sundar is out. Pitch got away from Evanoff, but did not roll that far from home plate, maybe 8-9 feet or so. He was able to get it. Cabrera came in covering. Sundar did not even slide at the plate, and thus was easily tagged out at home. So that'll go down as a caught stealing put out 2-1. We've played 2.5. We go to the bottom of the third. It's the Yankees 3 and the Padres 1. We're here at Q Park for Mississauga men's baseball on Rogers TV. Currently the Yankees lead the Padres 3-1. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Mike Harbour on the mound for the Padres. Due up for the Yankees is going to be Dan Waddell. And then back to the top of the order, John Quinn and Carlos Cabrero. So there's Daniel Waddell, left-handed batter. Was up, slaps one towards third. Martin Charles charges it, picks it up, throws on the run, and he's got him. A close bang play at first base. A few Yankees not too happy with that call, including Waddell. He thought he beat it out. So that's going to bring up Jonathan Quinn, who walked and scored back in the first inning. Yankees turning the lineup over back to the top of the order here. First pitch misses upstairs, ball one. When Harper's missed today, it's typically been upstairs in the zone. The 1-0 pitch to Quinn. Fastball taken for a strike. Take a quick look at that last play by Martin Charles. Came in, made a great play on it, throwing on the run. Did he get him? We'll have to wait and see. Quinn takes that pitch upstairs for ball two. See if we can get a look at it here. Boy, that's close, but I think he might have beaten that one. But that was bang, bang. That's a tough call. Quinn swings and fouls that pitch back. One away, we're in the bottom of the third inning. Yankees lead it 3-1. There's the 2-2 pitch to Quinn. Swung on and fouled away. Two balls and two strikes the count here to John Quinn. Harper set and deals. Fastball fouled straight back. Quinn, the right-handed hitter. Set. Breaking ball misses outside. So that'll run the count full. Quinn's had a couple of very good at-bats here so far tonight. Harper's got his sign he likes. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken for strike three. Fourth strikeout of the game so far for Mike Harper. Gives him 19 so far on the year. And that'll bring up Carlos Cabrera. Also walked and scored back in the first inning. First pitch breaking ball misses outside. Misses that pitch down and away. 2-0 the count. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Picked by Cabrera. Throws over to first. And in time to get the runner. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left for the Yankees. Another 3-up, 3-down inning. 3 innings in the books. We go to the top of the fourth. It's the Yankees leading the Padres 3-1 here on Rogers TV. Welcome back to Q Park and Rogers TV's presentation of the MMBL, the Mississauga Men's Baseball League. Carlos Cabrero, his fourth and final inning of work here for the Yankees. Currently, they lead the Padres 3-1. Due up for the Padres will be Martin Charles, Lydell Robertson, and then the top of the order, Andrew Jackman. Charles will lead off this inning. He was at the plate when Sundar got nailed trying to score on that wild pitch. It didn't get too far away from the plate. First pitch to Charles. This is down and away. That pitch misses upstairs, ball 2, 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes here to Martin Charles, leading off the top of the 4th. Padres trail in this one 3-1. There's that pitch in there for strike 1. Swung on, hit a ground ball to short. Nice play, easy throw over to first, 1 away. So that's going to bring up Lydell Robertson. There's the first pitch, breaking ball over for strike 1. Cabrero's done a good job today so far, throwing a lot of strikes. Pitch with a fly ball to shallow right field. Lapasa there, he's under it, and he's got it. So 2 up and 2 down, and that's going to turn the lineup over for the Padres and bring up the leadoff hitter, Andrew Jackman. Jackman 0 for 1 so far tonight, flew out to center field to lead off the game. And big surprise, strike 1 from Cabrero. He has just been pounding that zone all night so far. Quickly ahead, 0-2. So here's the 0-2 pitch to Jackman. Misses outside, 1-2. Jackman leads the Padres with stolen bases. Looking to get on here, maybe do some damage. Cabrero taking a little too long on that pitch. Jackman asks for time, got it, steps out, he'll regroup. Cabrero rocks and fires the 1-2. Breaking ball swung on and fouled away. Fastball taken on the outside corner for strike 3. And what a performance here from Carlos Cabrero. Another first three up to an inning for him. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. It's the MMBL on Rogers TV. The Yankees 3 and the Padres 1. We'll be back. Welcome back to Q Park. The MMBL on Rogers TV. Yankees with a 3-1 lead over the Padres. We're in the home half of the 4th inning. Due up for the Yanks, Corey Norman, Adam Doyle, and Martin Marasagan. Mike Harper still on the mound for the Padres. This will be his 4th and final inning of work. Yankees got 3 runs in the bottom of the 1st inning. Padres answered with 1 run in the 2nd. We're in the bottom of the 4th now. So leading off the 4th here is going to be Corey Norman for the Yankees. Struck out in the 1st inning. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, Mitch is ball 1. You can see Kyle Hill warming up down the left field line in the Padres bullpen. He'll be coming in next. Pitch misses upstairs for ball 2. 2-0 now, the count to Norman. It's a fastball and swings and drives a line drive into right field for a leadoff single. So 1 for 2 nights so far for Corey Norman. He's on base. He's got 6 stolen bases this year, so he could be looking to swipe a bag here. Keep an eye on him. And that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Adam Doyle. 0 for 1, grounded out to 3rd his first time up. Norman's got his lead. Harper comes set and checks. Throws over. First pitch, fastball swung, hammered down the left field line, a fair ball. Norman around second, he's going to stop. Peacock got that ball and fired it into 3rd right away. So back-to-back singles here to lead off the 4th for the Yankees. So with runners at 1st and 2nd and nobody out here in the 4th, that's going to bring up Martin Marasagan, who is 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. Also scored back in the 1st inning. So the Yankees with something cooking here in the 4th. First pitch is past the catcher, Buchanan. And similar to the 1st inning, Yankees have runners at 2nd and 3rd and nobody out. That pitch was definitely down, but probably something that should have been handled. It'll go as a pass ball. Marasagan picked up his 4th RBI back in the 1st, looking to add a couple more to that total here. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball up in the zone, swung and fouled straight back. That'll even the count at 1-1. Doyle leads from seconds, got a big lead. Infield playing in for the Padres, looking to cut off this run at the plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball swung and fouled down the right field line. So Harbor ahead now, 1-2. Doyle with a big lead at second on that drawn-in infield. Any kind of base hit's probably going to cash him as well. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and lined in the left field, a base hit. Doyle hits third. He's going to try and score. Here comes Peacock's throw. It's high. It's over the catcher at home. Marasagan will move up to second. It's a 2-run single for Martin Marasagan and a 5-1 Yankees lead here in the fourth. It's a big night so far for Martin Marasagan. 2 for 2, 3 RBIs, and that'll bring up Ahad Bhatti. Had a single back in the first. Little jam shot that was over the mound that he beat out. Takes first pitch, strike. Nobody out, runner at second for the Yankees. They lead it 5-1. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Marasagan on his way to third, and he is going to steal that without even a throw. Had a huge jump again. Pitch taken down and away, so a ball and a strike now to Bhatti. Padres infield again will come in. Try to cut Marasagan off at the plate. Nobody out. Swinging a ground ball. Snagged by Charles, laid out. Gets up. Makes a strong throw to first and a great play by Martin Charles. Not only did he get the out at first, but he saved a run. Hot shot from Bhatti. To the left of Charles, he laid out, got up, took his time at a nice strong throw, and on top of it all, held Marasagan at third. So 1 out, that's going to bring up Nikos Gardanis. He'll take the first pitch up and away, ball 1. Padres infield still drawn in, looking to cut off that run at third and keep it a 5-1 game. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. Marasagan with his lead from third. Breaking ball swung on and missed by Gardanis. 1 ball and 2 strikes now the count. Gardanis 0 for 1, reached on an error in the first. Breaking ball down and in. Great stop there by Buchanan. They check with the umpire in the field. He did not go on the check swing. So 2 balls and 2 strikes the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, slow roller to third. Charles is up with it, fires across. And there's 2 away. So 2 great plays by Martin Charles there to keep it at the moment a 5-1 game. So that's going to bring up the Yankees player manager, Joe Fotia. Joe's going to look to cash in this last run. Takes a breaking ball for strike 1. Fastball upstairs, swing and a miss. And Harbor ahead here 0-2. Looking to stop the bleeding here. Harbor's got his sign. He comes set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball in there, taken for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. But not before. On 3 straight hits, 2 runs for the Yankees. They leave a runner. We've played 4 complete here at Q Park. It's the Yankees 5, the Padres 1. New pitcher on the mound for the Yankees is Ahad Bhatti. Carlos Cabrera did a great job going 4 innings, gave up 1 run. It was unearned with 3 hits. Struck out 4, and more importantly, did not walk a hitter through those 4 innings. Bhatti finishes his warm-up pitches. Evanoff will throw it down. So Evanoff's going to go out there, go over the signs with Bhatti, make sure they're on the same page here as they try to finish off this game. We're in the top of the 5th inning at Q Park. Yankees lead it 5-1. Sean Stockwell leading it off for the Padres. He's 1 for 1, singled back in the 1st inning. So here we go, first pitch from Bhatti. Swung on and popped up. Little pop up to first. And 1 pitch, 1 out. So that'll bring up player manager Glenn Edwards. 0 for 1, flew out to center field his first at bat. Edwards looking to get something going here for the Padres. Takes that first pitch down in the zone, ball 1. Bouncing ball over the mound. Backhanded by Doyle, long throw to first. And it's going to get by first, backed up by the catcher. But Edwards is going to stay at first base. So he's going to reach on an infield single. Legacy Edwards come off the field here and take a courtesy runner. One of the rules in the MMBL, you're allowed 2 players at the start of the game that can get a pinch runner anytime they reach base. It has to be the last recorded out, so in this case it'll be Sean Stockwell. So with 1 out and a runner on first, that'll bring up John Wiseman, 0 for 1. Delay here. I think Adam Doyle had a bit of an equipment problem he was working on. So Wiseman up looking to do some damage here, looking to cut into this 5-1 Yankee lead. Wiseman, like we said, already has a couple home runs this year, 11 RBIs. Leads the Padres in those numbers. Swinging, it's a ground ball to second. Doyle's got it. Goes to short, second for 1, on to first, 2 for the double play. And that'll end the inning. A 4-6-3. And just like that, the Yankees are out of the inning. We're going to go to the home half of the 5th. Yankees coming up. They lead at 5-1 here on Rogers TV. It's the Mississauga Men's Baseball League. Welcome back to MMBL on Rogers TV at Q Park. I'm Jason Jackson. We have a great ball game going on so far. The Yankees lead at 5-1. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Now on to pitch for the Padres is number 13, Kyle Hill, with a record of 1-2 and 1 save. We're going to take a look at the double play that ended the previous inning by the Yankees. Wiseman at the plate, hit a hard ground ball to second. Doyle made a nice play, good pivot and a good feed to second. Back over to first in time for the double play, and a pitcher's best friend right there to end that inning. Great defense there by the Yankees. And you remember at the top of the show, we talked to the player manager, Joe Fatia, and he spoke about what they need to do down the stretch to maybe even leapfrog, get into first place in that C division. And better defense was one of the key points that he made. And double plays like that help any team at any level. Kyle Hill finishing his warm-ups. Evanoff, Misketis, and La Pasa due up here for the Yankees. Evanoff 0 for 1. Caught looking on strikes, back in the second. First pitch is a breaking ball from Hill, a little bit upstairs for ball 1. New catcher in the game for the Padres as well, Sean Stockwell. Take that first pitch down there, down the pipe for a strike. Ball and a strike, evening the count. Evanoff asked for time, stepped out, regrouped. Hill comes set, here's the 1-1. Fastball just misses down. 2 balls and a strike now to Joshua Evanoff, the catcher of the Yankees. Wiggles the bat, gets set, swings and misses over the top of that. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball swung on, bouncing ball hit to short. Cabrera up with it, throws across to Wiseman, and there's 1 away. Here's Misketis. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to second his first time up. There's a fastball at the knees for strike 1. Strike 3 called. Right on the outside corner. Quickly 2 away here. Kyle's 15th strikeout of the year. We'll bring up Wayne LaPasa. He's 0 for 1. Struck out back in the second. Takes first pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Swing and a miss at a fastball. Blew that right by him. Evening the count at 1-1. Waddell on deck. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball tails in for ball 2. We're in the home half of the 5th inning here at Q Park. Yankees lead the Padres 5-1. Fastball, another swing and a miss. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hill looking for his 2nd strikeout of the inning. Pass will foul that off. Breaking ball misses upstairs. So that'll be a full count now. Pasa trying to work his way on board here in the 5th. Strike 3 call, gets away from Stockwell. He'll throw it down to first to record the out. And that's the end of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down go the Yankees here in the 5th. Couple of strikeouts for Kyle Hill. We're going to go to the top half of the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Yankees. But they lead it 5-1, and you're watching the MMBL on Rogers TV. Welcome back to Q Park. The Yankees on top of the Padres 5-1. We're headed to the top of the 6th inning. You see Jason Peacock warming up. He's getting ready to lead off the inning for the Padres. He'll be followed by Alex Cabrera and Kyle Hill. As Ahad Bati finishes his warm-up pitches, Peacock strolling to the plate. Peacock 1 for 1 tonight, singled back in the 2nd inning. Bati's got his sign. He rocks and fires the first pitch. Misses outside for ball 1. Down and in for ball 2. Peacock trying to show some patience here. Knows that his team's trailing by 4. His job right now to get on base. Swung off the end of the bat to shallow center field, and that's going to drop in. 2nd hit of the game for Peacock. They'll bring up Cabrera, who's 0 for 1, reached on a fielder's choice, and scored the only run of the game so far for the Padres. Peacock stealing on the pitch. Hits the dirt and gets by the catcher and goes all the way to the backstop. And Evanoff throws the ball away at the mound, gets by Bati, and Peacock moves to 3rd. Very similar to what happened back in the 2nd inning. where a couple of miscues put a Padres runner at third base. So it's going to be a stolen base and then an error on the catcher. Puts Peacock at third with nobody out. The Yankees right here have to play for outs, though. Let that run score and trade this for an out. Pitch is in there for a strike, evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike to Alex Cabrera. One swung on and fouled down the third base line. So 2 strikes here on Cabrera. A ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So 1 away here in the 6th. That's going to bring up Kyle Hill. 0 for 1, struck out looking his first time up. First pitch from Body is low for ball 1. Yankees lead this 5-1. Padres have a runner at third, 1 away. Pitch is in there for a strike, evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike to Kyle Hill. Swung on, foul down the right field line, and that will go out of play. So Hill now will have to protect here. With 2 strikes on him, Peacock still at third base. Yankees infield playing back. They will take the out and concede the run on a ground ball. And there's a ground ball into the hole at short. Doyle's got it. Long throw to first. And it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Peacock will score. And it's a 5-2 game. So Hill will reach on an error by the shortstop. He will be credited with the RBI. So Yanks now lead at 5-2. You can see the throw from Doyle here. If it was on line, they'd have had him, but it does pull Vizquez off the bag. First pitch from Body is a wild pitch, gets to the backstop. Hill moves up to second base. There's Gary Edwards, reached on an error back in the 2nd inning on a fly ball to right. Looking now to cash in. Hill from second. Takes that pitch inside for ball 2, 2-0. Edwards seems locked in. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch is over his head and it gets by Evanoff. That'll move Hill to third. Second wild pitch this at bat. The Padres now really looking to cut into this lead. Infield again will play back, concede the run on a ground ball, but they got to make the play on it if they're going to do that. It's a 3-0 count to Edwards. Here's the pitch. He takes upstairs for ball 4. So they'll bring up Mike Harbour, 0 for 1, struck out back in the second. Takes that pitch up and in for ball 1. Edwards at first, Hill at third. It's a 5-2 Yankee lead. Edwards goes. Harbour swings, and it's a weak grounder to third. And he is going to get there. That ball rolled to no man's land. So an infield single for Harbour. Edwards moves to second. Hill stayed at third. So the bases are now loaded for the Padres, their biggest chance of the night. And Ben Singh up. Lined out to the pitcher, his first time up. First pitch just over his head for ball 1. Body's struggling now a little bit with his control. Not as sharp as he was back in his first inning of work. Takes that pitch upstairs for ball 2. 2-0. Here, Ben's looking for something to drive. Misses way upstairs for ball 3. Danger of walking in now, the third run of the game. Takes that right down the heart of the plate. Was taking all the way on that. 3 balls and a strike now to Ben Singh. Swung on, ground ball to short. They'll feed to second for 1. On to first. Not in time. The ball gets by. Hill already scored on the play. Edwards will score on the play. Singh on his way to second. And just like that, it's a 5-4 ball game. So Harbour's out on the putout 6-4. Singh reaches on the fielder's choice with the RBI and advances to second on the throwing error by the second baseman. And Edwards also scores on that error. So 2 away. The tying run now at second base. Arvin swings and hits a pop-up. And boy, you talk about things you don't see every day. A little pop-up no one could get to. It hit and actually rolled foul before anybody touched it. That's a foul ball. Harmless little pop-up to third that no one could get to. Looked like a sure infield hit for Arvin, but it hit, had some spin on it, and just rolled foul. Well, he's got another shot to drive in this run at second and tie this game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on. Fly ball to right center. La Paz is there. He's got it. And the inning is over. However, the Yankees score 3 runs. Sorry, the Padres score 3 runs on 2 hits and a couple of errors and a runner left. We go to the home half of the 6th. This one just got interesting. The Yankees lead it now 5-4. You're watching the MMBL on Rogers TV. Welcome back to Q Park here in Mississauga. The MMBL on Rogers TV. We have a whale of a game for you. We're in the bottom of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 5-4. A big 3-run inning from the Padres there in the top half of the 6th. And the Yankees now going to look to find some insurance runs before they get to the top of the 7th. Kyle Hill finishing his warm-up pitches. It's going to be Waddell, Quinn, and Cabrero up for the Yankees. Kyle Hill's second inning of work. Had a 3-up, 3-down 5th, couple of strikeouts. So Daniel Waddell is going to lead it off for the Yanks. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out to third his first time up on a bang-bang play at first. Takes first pitch across the outer half for strike 1. Swings, and it's a line drive into base hit into center field to lead off the 6th for the Yanks. So that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Jonathan Quinn. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk and a run scored tonight. Waddell with his lead from first. Quinn squares around to bunt, pulls it back, takes a breaking ball in there for strike 1. Waddell with his lead, Hill comes set. Quickly throws over to first, just beat it back. They'll be telling him to get a little dirty next time. Breaking ball misses down and away. Ball and a strike. Quinn came into the game tonight hitting .333. Hill's got his sign. Here's the 1-1. Fastball swung on and popped foul down the right field line. That'll be out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. A strike him out, throw him out, double play. Huge play there by the Padres. Swinging strike 3. Stockwell throws out Waddell trying to steal second. And there's 2 away. That's going to bring up Carlos Cabrero. 0 for 1, walked and scored back in the first inning. Swings and fouls that back, 1-1. Padres looking to keep it a 5-4 game here and get to the top of the 7th. Good chance to tie it up. Yankees would love to add to it. That pitch just misses down. 2 balls and a strike. It's a fastball on the inside corner for strike 2. 5-4 Yanks, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th to Cabrero. Breaking ball in the dirt. Gets by Stockwell. It's going to be a full count. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, ground ball to short. Cabrera up with it, throws across to first in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, a hit, no errors, nobody left. There was the strike him out, throw him out, double play. And we head to the top of the 7th inning. The Yankees on top, 5-4. This is the MMBL on Rogers TV. We'll be right back. Park tonight. The Yankees lead the Padres 5-4 as we head to the top of the 7th. Last chance for the Padres. They're going to have Elroy Buchanan, Martin Charles, and Lydell Roberts in the bottom 3 of the order to try to either tie this or take the lead from the Yanks. Body finishes his warm-up pitches. So here we go, last chance for the Padres. Elroy Buchanan will lead it off. He's 0 for 1, struck out in the 3rd. Been a great ball game so far. Yankees leading most of the way, but a big 3-run 6th inning has made it a 5-4 game here. And they're going to look to close this one out. First pitch, don't know how that didn't hit him, but it did, and it's ball 1. Inside ball 2. Swung on, ground ball to 3rd. Long throw to 1st. In time, one away. Great play by Fotia there at 3rd. It's the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Martin Charles. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to short his first time up. Swings, and it's a fly ball to right field. And that's going to be a fair ball. Cutoff, thrown into the cutoff man. Charles rounds first, but he'll hold. And the tying run is aboard for the Padres. Charles inside out of that to right field. See it drop in though, but a great cutoff. Got that ball back into Mississauga in a hurry. So here's Lydell Robertson, 0 for 1, flew out his first and only time up tonight. His first pitch over for a strike. Yankees would love a double play ball here to end the game and seal this victory. Easier said than done. Charles with his lead from first. Throw over from body. Charles was leaning. Charles bluffs Robertson. It's a fly ball. Center field. Couldn't see it at first. Recovers. Quinn recovered it and made the play, and there's 2 away. So the Yankees now just 1 out away. That'll be the leadoff hitter, Andrew Jackman, 0 for 2 tonight. Flew out to center and struck out. Charles still at first. He's the tying run. Here's the first pitch to Jackman. In there for strike one. As important as Charles is the tying run, they got to go after the hitter here. An out and they win the ball game. Pitch is in there for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. The Yankees are a strike away. Body's got his sign, checks the runner. Comes set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and ripped into right field for a base hit. Charles holds at second, and the Padres aren't done yet. So the tying run for the Padres now at second base in the form of Martin Charles. Jackman at first. He represents the potential go-ahead run. And here's Sean Stockwell, 1 for 2 tonight with a single. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Stockwell will regroup. Here's the 0-1. Swung on. Ground ball to short. Long throw to first. In time, and the Yankees will win it. Fantastic ball game here at Q Park. And the Yankees hold off the Padres to win it 5-4. Winning pitcher is Carlos Cabrera. I had Body picks up the save, and just a fantastic ball game all around. The Yankees improve their record to 6-6 and move just 2 points out of first place in the C division. Padres dropped to 9-5, but a great ball game all around. Both teams indicative of the great play we got here in the MMBL. Some timely hitting, some costly errors, but a great ball game. Yankees win it 5-4. We'll be back to wrap everything up and talk to the Yankees player of the game when we return here on the MMBL on Rogers TV. Welcome back to Q Park. Jason Jackson here with the Yankees player of the game, Martin Mississauga. 2 for 2, 3 RBIs, a run scored. Big night for the Yanks.
Yeah, it was a great team win. We were able to put it together defensively and offensively, and it was great to come out with a win.
Talk about your starting pitcher, Carlos Cabrera, did a great job. 4 innings, gave up one run, was unearned, but pounded the strike zone all night.
It's phenomenal. He's been our ace, the anchor of our pitching staff, and it's great to have him out there. And whenever he's out there, we have a good chance to win.
So your player manager Joe Fatia talked before the game about having to play better against the teams above you in the B division, A division. You did that tonight. Beat a really good team tonight in the Padres. How do you guys move forward from this? Can you build on this?
Absolutely. It's always we take one game at a time, and it's we get the confidence out of beating a B team and take that into our divisional games.
Well, congratulations. Great game tonight. Player of the game, Martin Marasagan. Yankees win this one at Q Park. I'm Jason Jackson for the MMBL on Rogers TV. We'll see you again in a couple weeks as the Cubs take on the Red Sox. Good night, everybody.